Oh, welcome, and today we're going to start talking about whole numbers, and we're going to specifically talk about reading, writing, rounding, and adding whole numbers. But before we do that, what is a whole number? Okay, so that's a question we want to understand. So a whole number is the simplest type of number that we can work with. It's a counting number, and the whole numbers are basically the counting numbers, or what we call the natural numbers. The natural numbers are the numbers 1, 2, 3, basically the numbers we use to count things. And then the whole numbers just includes 0 in the mix. So if I ask, okay, how many letters are in our alphabet, we would say, well, there are 26 letters, and we can count them, right? So we can count that there are 26 letters in the alphabet. And so we notice that when we look at the number 26, we see that this is in groups of 10. Okay, so we see that there are 20, right? 20. So there are 2 10s, right? And there are 6 1s. Okay? And we're adding these, right? Or we could say that there are 20 plus 6. And it gives us 26. Okay? Now, this is called expanded form when we write it out in terms of 20 plus 6. Because notice that our system goes by groups of 10. And our system is a place value system. So what we do is we group them by place value. Okay? Now our numerals in our system only consist of 10 digits, right? So our numeral system consists of the digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay? And these 10 basic numerals are called digits of the number. Okay? So the digits 2 and 6 are used to create the number 26. Okay. And so when we look at expanded form, this is what we are referring to. So if I take the number 426 and I want to write it in expanded form, well, I'm going to write it out by its place values. So I'm going to have how many hundreds plus how many tens plus how many ones. So in this case, we would have 4 hundreds plus 2 tens plus 6 ones. Okay, so this is what we call expanded form. Right? And these are called the digits. Okay, that make up the different numbers, and all of our numbers can be made up of a combination of those digits. Okay, so if we do another example, let's say 726, or let's do 742. Mix it up a little bit. So if I take the number 742 here, well, we can write this as what? 700 plus 40 plus 2. Okay, which is then we can equal, right? We can write this as 700s plus 4 10s plus 2 1s. And also notice that, again, you may have already noticed this, but so the 2 and the 4 and the 7 represent. So when we look at a number, we know that this 2 represents 2 1s, right? And this 4 represents 4 10s, and this 7 represents 700s because of where it's located in the number, right? If the 2 was over here, it wouldn't be 2 1s anymore, it'd be 2 10s. So we have to look at the place value. So this is a place value system that we're going to talk about later, okay? Or in the next video. And so that's where I'm going to stop. So next time we're going to introduce place value, and we're going to talk about place value in more detail. See you then.